Live from the 107th floor of the Cat Country 107.3 studios, just outside beautiful Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge. It's your chance to fire up your brain and show South Jersey exactly who you are. Now, here are your hosts, Joe and Jahna.
Jahna, who's our contestant?
It's Charlie from Hamilton.
Charlie, thanks for joining us on the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge.
Thanks for having me.
We're stoked that you're here. Are you ready for this? You think you can handle it?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Well, we have a question for you first. Go ahead, Joe.
First, what's your superhero power?
I like how you say that.
Superhero power? I'm saying it wrong.
What's your superpower?
What's your superpower if you were a superhero? There you go.
I think it would be pretty neat to fly.
That's fair enough. You'd save a lot on airline tickets.
No, that's what you want. What do you have now that's a power?
Oh, good.
My ability to talk to anybody. I'm a good talker.
There you go.
True.
There you go.
That's true.
All right, Charlie. We're going to play our Sunrise Challenge. We're going to ask you to name 10 things specifically in 5 things specifically in 10 seconds.
There it is.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the thing, then I'm going to repeat it, and then I'll say go, and then you'll have 10 seconds.
I get to say go.
No, I say go.
Fine. I'm doing 3, 2, 1 first. Okay. Ready?
Charlie, we need you to name 5 Atlantic City casinos that don't start with the letter B. So again, name 5 Atlantic City casinos that don't start with the letter B.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
We're going to do Harrah's, Ocean Resort, Tropicana, Claridge. I don't know if that's there anymore.
It's not a casino anymore.
But that's fine. Keep going.
Sorry. You ain't close. We'll call it 3.5. Charlie, thanks for playing the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge.
Thank you for having me.
This has been the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge from Cat Country 107.3.
Waking up with Joe and Jahna, Cat Country 107.3.
Country 107.3. Good morning. We're Joe and Jahna.
Freedom and flexibility. That's what you want in a healthcare plan. And with Humana's Medicare Advantage PPO plans, you can see any doctor in the country who accepts Medicare, including specialists, with no referrals needed. Plus, you can go in and out of network for the same copay for doctor's visits. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Humana is a Medicare Advantage PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
3 things you need to know this morning. The mayor of Northfield, Erland Chow, facing criminal charges after alleged incident involving a starter pistol. Chow is also a local high school referee. The victim in the alleged incident at the Maidenland High School parking lot believed it was a real gun. Chow is due in court October 23rd.
It was the end of an era for generations of families in Ocean City yesterday. So sad. Gillian's Wonderland has closed for good. Can't believe it. Owner Jay Gillian, who's also Ocean City's mayor, says Gillian's Wonderland Pier, it's just been too much of a challenge to run financially. It does remain to be seen, however, what's going to happen with the property.
NFL action at the link yesterday. Eagles winners over Cleveland 20-16.
Go Birds. And your South Jersey weather for today. Partly sunny skies. Windy with high near 70.
Weather brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms. Prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm prep. 3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's time now for Jahna's Fangirl Update.
And we're talking about that guy, Brantley Gilbert, this morning. The big news, Brantley Gilbert's got a baby. He was playing a show in Tupelo, Mississippi on Friday night. When he ran off the stage, only played 4 songs. He was 4 songs in. He came back out about an hour later and announced to the crowd that his wife, Amber, just delivered their son on their tour bus. The crowd went nuts. He was just thankful the fans were willing to wait for him to do that. He came out. He was teary-eyed. Of course, a fan got a video of him announcing it to the crowd, put it on social media. Then social media went nuts. He put up an adorable picture of Amber himself and the new baby on Instagram too to share the news. We have it up for you right now. CatCountry1073.com. Okay, Entertainer of the Year talk. So Lainey Wilson is your reigning entertainer of the year. There's been a lot of chit-chat about who should get the next title. Jelly Roll's name has been thrown out there. If he had it his way, though, Jelly Roll says he'd rather win Collab of the Year or Event of the Year, both with Lainey Wilson's name attached to them, for his song Save Me. He says it's the one that changed his entire life. He would love an award for that. Jelly Roll's talking CMA Talk right now on the Cat Country 107.3 app.
If you're interested in seeing something really cool, it's all over the internet this morning. It's the SpaceX rocket that took off yesterday, blasted off from Texas, and then came back down to Earth, and it successfully landed, and it was literally caught by two arms of the tower that was used to lift it off.
Oh, that's cool.
So the rocket went up, and then it came back down, and the tower literally reached out and grabbed the rocket and caught it. You can check out the video. It's got a brand new contest starting today at 8:20. It's to see Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
I want to send you to see Jelly Roll in Florida for a fabulous trip for two. 5 chances to win today. We'll give you some Jelly Roll codes at these times. 8:20 and 10:20 this morning, 1:20 and 4:20 this afternoon. And after 7, about 7:20 on Taste of Country Nights with Evan Paul. So listen to Cat Country those 5 times. Go to the Cat Country 107.3 app, enter the code, and you could be on your way to Florida to see Jelly Roll. 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country Joke of the Morning. Brought to you by East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows. If you call, they'll show up. EastCoastRoofing.com. Julie lives in Galloway. She sent us today's joke. Thank you, Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Here it is, your Cat Country Joke of the Morning. What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? My foot. Meanwhile, coming up at 7:20.
You're a jerk.
Am I the jerk?
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Go ahead.
You're a jerk.
Woman demands her hot friend not wear makeup around her husband who fantasizes about her. All right, so here it is. You're going to let us know.
Woman doesn't want her friend to wear makeup around her husband because...
Yes, he fantasizes about her. So she says, so Julie is furious at Sarah for looking hot in front of her husband after she told Sarah not to wear makeup around him because he's attracted to her. So what happened was they were all out to dinner at a fancy restaurant. Sarah says all she wore was a dress, heels, and minimal makeup, but Julie told her off again for not listening to her. Sarah wants to know what she should do because she literally couldn't have worn anything less ordinary at a Michelin star restaurant.
I've got the answer to this. And
they were at a Michelin star restaurant. She didn't do anything crazy. It's not like she had her boobs out or anything like that.
Right.
So Sarah wants to know, was she a jerk for dressing nice? Like, how is that? She wants to know, how is that her fault
I
that
have the
Julie's
answer.
husband is attracted to her?
I have the answer. I'll give it to you at 7:20. In the meantime, if you'd like to pitch in, 609-383-1073 or hit the message us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Am I the jerk?
Girls are crazy
Because
out
I
here.
want my friend not to wear makeup around my husband.
Ew.
You're a jerk.
I've got the answer to this. It'll surprise you coming up at 7:20. Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country Dumb Story of the Morning.
Where are we going?
London, England, gotta have Wawa. Well, not Wawa, whatever they have in England, I don't know. A thief grabbed a sandwich at a convenience store, gobbled it down, ran out the door without paying, only to choke on the sandwich and pass out right in front of the store.
Whoa.
He was revived by paramedics. Good morning, we're Joe and John. 3 things you need to know this morning. The mayor of Northfield, Erland Chow, facing criminal charges after alleged incident involving a starter pistol.
Johnny's gotta go.
Chow is also a local high school referee. The victim in the alleged incident at the Maidenland High School parking lot believed it was a real gun. Chow is due in court October 23rd.
It was the end of an era for generations of families in Ocean City yesterday. So sad. Gillian's Wonderland has closed for good. Can't believe it. Owner Jay Gillian, who's also Ocean City's mayor, says Gillian's Wonderland Pier, it's just been too much of a challenge to run financially. It does remain to be seen, however, what's going to happen with the property.
NFL action at the link yesterday. Eagles winners over Cleveland 20-16.
Go Birds. And your South Jersey weather for today. Partly sunny skies, windy with high near 70.
Weather brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms. Prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm prep. Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cat Country Morning birthday shout-out start right now. Deborah Mickelson of Barnegat 60 today.
60 years young. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Katrinka Hewitt of Pittsgrove, who's 73. Mark Madera of Dorothy has a birthday today. It's Rose Moore's birthday. Rose lives in Atlantic City.
Oh, Rose, happy birthday.
Tiffany Johnson of West Creek is 44. Albert Huff of Heislerville celebrates today. It's Paul Weldon's birthday. Paul is from Skullville. Marty Brennan of Woodbine is 53. And Caroline Bruno of Egg Harbor Township is 18 today.
Nice. Happy birthday.
If we missed you, happy one to you as well. The recipient of our Cat Country Big Birthday shout out today, Rose Moore from Atlantic. Money this morning, first chance to play and win a fabulous trip for two to see Jelly Roll in Florida. But right now,
You're a jerk.
I know.
You're a
who's
jerk.
the jerk?
You're a jerk.
I know.
Am I a jerk?
You're a jerk.
609-383-1073 or hit the message us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Here's the story.
It's very simple. So really, we're trying to figure out whether or not Sarah is the jerk for wearing makeup around Julie's husband. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but the woman demands her hot friend not wear makeup around her husband because Julie says that her husband is attracted to Sarah. Long story short, they were all out at a fancy dinner. And so Julie has told Sarah this before, that she doesn't want her looking hot around her husband. Sarah says all she wore to this dinner was like a normal dress, not even with like anything crazy hanging out or anything like that. Heels and very minimal makeup. But Julie told her off again for not listening to her. And Sarah wants to know, like, is she a jerk for trying to look nice when they were out
You're a jerk.
at a Michelin star restaurant? Should she have, what does she need to do? Is Sarah a jerk for wearing makeup to dinner? We posted it on Facebook, on Instagram, all the things. You can message us right now. Is Sarah a jerk for not listening to Julie for, I guess, being the more attractive lady? I don't even know what else to say.
So who do you think is the jerk, Jahna?
I think Julie's
My
the jerk.
answer will be totally different to you. I know what you're going to say. I don't know what you're going to say. My answer is going to be totally different
Well,
than
I
yours.
just told you. I think Julie is being ridiculous, and Sarah needs to get a new friend.
Julie's
Are you
the one
joking?
who said don't wear the
Julie's
makeup?
the one with the husband. Yeah.
All right. That's who you think is the jerk.
Yeah.
You ready for my answer?
You're going to say Sarah, and I don't know why, but why?
Julie's husband is the jerk. Why would you tell your wife that you're attracted to another woman? It's kind of a South Jersey tradition. At least in Egg Harbor Township, Skullville Tear in the Junkyard Hayride, happening every weekend through the month. We have tickets to give away to Skullville's Tear in the Junkyard Hayride coming up on Morning Trivia in about 15.
You're a jerk.
I know.
It's our Am I a Jerk?
I know.
You're a jerk.
Or are you the jerk?
Who's the jerk?
Who's the jerk? That's the question.
You
A
said-
woman demands hot friend not wear makeup around her husband, which is already ridiculous.
You're a jerk.
I know.
Yep.
You're a jerk.
Yep.
You're a jerk.
Yup, Julie is furious at Sarah for looking hot in front of her husband after she told Sarah not to wear makeup around him because he's attracted to her. So he told Julie, his wife, that he's attracted to Sarah. They were all out to a dinner at a fancy restaurant. Sarah says, listen, all I wore is a dress, heels, not a lot of makeup. Julie told her off again
So who's the jerk?
for not listening to her. And Sarah wants to know what to do because they were out at a Michelin star restaurant. So long story short,
Michelin star restaurant. Wow.
it's not like she could have showed up in like sweatpants. You
wow.
know what I mean?
Michelin star restaurant. I'm
Is
sorry.
Sarah a jerk for wearing makeup to dinner? We've got a lot of comments already on Facebook. Marisa Kirshner says, sounds like the husband is the problem.
See, I told you.
Or the friend needs to work on her self-esteem. Maybe her husband doesn't make her feel special, or perhaps she doesn't take pride in her appearance.
Her husband needs to shut up.
Either way, that isn't the friend's fault.
You don't tell your wife that I find another woman attractive and I fantasize about her.
So we got
You might as well pack your bags right there.
Joe says it's not Sarah's fault. Marissa says it's not Sarah's fault. So 2 for Sarah. Sarah, so far you're in the clear. Diana says not the friend's problem. A problem between the wife and the husband. There's 3 for Sarah. William says your friend is insecure. Get new friends. Sarah, go get your new friends. Aline says it's not Sarah's problem. Charlene, Sarah needs to find a new friend. No way I would change my appearance for anyone. And then Sandy says Julie's the jerk. Sarah needs a new friend. Cheryl says stop taking Sarah to dinner and go fix yourself for your husband.
Kevin agrees with me. Cat Country Morning Trivia is up next. Brought to you by our friends at South Jersey Gas. Before we start trivia, big shout out to Claire and Charlotte of Sea Isle City. Claire and Charlotte, thanks for listening to the trivia question every morning. So the prize this morning is 4 tickets to Scoville Tire and the Junkyard Hayride. That's at Fleming's Junkyard on Zion Road in Egg Harbor Township. The kids are going to love it. We got 4 tickets. It's good every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, now through the end of the month. Here's your question. There are just over 225,000 of these in New York Central Park.
That's a lot.
There are just over 225,000 of these in New York Central Park. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cat Country Morning Trivia is on the air at stake. 4 tickets to Scoville's Terror in the Junkyard. Fleming's Junkyard, Zion Road in Egg Harbor Township. Always a scary event. Kids always love it. We have 4 tickets for you. Here's the question. In New York City Central Park, there are just over 225,000 of these. 225,000. What's the answer?
That's a lot.
Hi, Cat Country.
Street light.
Is it what?
Street light.
Street lights. No,
Light.
That's not it. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There'll be a lot of street lights.
Yeah.
Here's a light. There's a light.
Probably
There's a light.
needs it at nighttime.
Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Trees.
Trees is absolutely right. You're a winner.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your name?
Sabrina.
Sabrina, where are you from?
At Pekin.
Were you a teenage witch at one time?
Ah.
I was.
Be in Florida, Jacksonville. I'm talking Jelly Roll. And we want to send you on a fabulous trip for 2 to see Jelly Roll in Florida. The winning starts today. First chance to win it will be at 8:20, about a half an hour from right. Good morning. We're Joe and John. 3 things you need to know this morning. The mayor of Northfield, Erland Chow, facing criminal charges after alleged incident involving a starter pistol. Chow is also a local high school referee. The victim in the alleged incident at the Maidenland High School parking lot believed it was a real gun. Chow is due in court October 23rd.
It was the end of an era for generations of families in Ocean City yesterday. So sad. Gillian's Wonderland has closed for good. Can't believe it. Owner Jay Gillian, who's also Ocean City's mayor, says Gillian's Wonderland Pier, it's just been too much of a challenge to run financially. It does remain to be seen, however, what's going to happen with the property.
NFL action at the link yesterday. Eagles winners over Cleveland 20-16.
Go Birds. And your South Jersey weather for today. Partly sunny skies, windy with high near 70.
Weather brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms. Prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for my favorite tweets for the last 24 hours.
And here we go.
There are 5 of them. Number 1. My favorite fall ritual is watching the low tire pressure light go on in every vehicle I own.
Yes.
That and the check engine light.
Every single time.
Number 2, Mom, how old were you when the Titanic sank?
Ah,
My 6-year-old removing himself from my will.
wow.
Number 3, missed my workout yesterday, which makes it 4 years in a row.
Going strong.
Number 4, my new deodorant is sports scented, but it doesn't say which sport. I hope it's not bass fishing.
Ew.
With Joe and Jahna, these are my favorite tweets. Last one, number 5. No, honey, I'm not just going to lay around and watch football all day. There's baseball and golf, too. Jahna, we got a brand new contest starting today. The chance for you to see Jelly Roll in Florida. To win, all you need to do is listen for the codes 5 times each and every weekday. When we give you a code, go to the Cat Country 107.3 app, tap on the button that says Jelly Roll, and type in your code.
That's that easy.
Codes come your way every morning at 8:20 and 10:20, every afternoon at 1:20 and 4:20, and every evening on Taste of Country Nights with Evan about 7:20. When you get a code, again, put it in and you're on your way.
All right, are you ready?
Your very first Jelly Roll code.
Here we go.
748.
748. Tap that Jelly Roll button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. It says Jelly Roll Ticks. You're going to type in 748, and Jess will be back with your next code at 10:20 this morning.